All right, guys, it's Bad News Bears here. Welcome, welcome. We got it's probably going to be a quick video today. We have two interesting tweets from the official predecessor Twitter. We have this first one, so we know the 6-item patch is coming. It's coming Tuesday in less than a week. Very exciting. So they have teased 5 of the items. We have this. I don't know if this is actually a capsule or a trinket. I'm going to assume it's probably like some mage item. I don't know. We have a little gem there. Could also be mage item, though I'm thinking like maybe an enchanter support item, perhaps. We have a quiver, ADC item. Maybe this could be a reworked Onyxian quiver, perhaps. A silver bullet. I assume this is an ADC item. And some sort of trident. Could be a melee. I don't know why crit is speaking to me with this one, but I think it's also more like melee oriented. Not a whole lot to go off of, just 5 images of some items. Maybe it's 1 image per roll, though I feel like this is 2 ADC items. Who knows? But we do have a much more interesting tweet, which does reveal 5 more items and also confirms that there is 20 new items in the 6-item update. So even more interesting than the 5 items, we have the descriptions or the passives of these items. This does also confirm that some items, if not all items, are going to have 2 passives, similarly to what we have right now. Item C actually confirms this. All right, so though C's is kind of like 2 passives, or like 2 passives in one. It'll make sense when we get there. So they're doing this which new item does what, and trying to get players to guess which passive is tied to which item. So obviously we have like a sickle here, probably some item to do with bone, like bone sickle, maybe. I don't know. They like bones over at Omega, I've noticed. Probably a bruiser, maybe like something we'll see first time like Grux or Chimera. I'm thinking bleed with like attack power, maybe some attack speed, I don't know. HP perhaps. We have this cool looking eye scepter thing that looks rad. We have this bird head. I don't know what it's actually supposed to be, but interesting. We have this sort of blade on a vine and these cool looking gloves. I think these are all also original designs, not free assets. Anyway, so we have item A. Upon casting an ability, empower your next basic attack within 4 seconds to deal 20% of your magical power plus 80% of your base physical power. Oh, it's base. Oh, interesting. Magical damage on hit and reduce your current non-ultimate cooldowns by 15%. This is my second time reading these. The base physical power. Okay, that's interesting. So it's not going to scale with physical power purchased. It's just including that for basically if you buy this first item kind of deal. Every character has base physical power, and then it does scale off of magical power as well. So I'm looking at like Oathkeeper, right? How much is it? It's only 20%. Interesting. It's like the auto attack is worse than the Oathkeeper auto attack, I'm pretty sure. In most cases it will be. But the reducing your non-ultimate cooldown, so it's a spell slasher CDR item. That's very interesting. It's either 2 or 4. I don't think A is 1 because it's magical. This looks too physical. We'll see in a second. I'll put in the comments my initial thoughts. So like 2/4/1. Actually, I'll do it in order I think it's likely that it is. Let's just play along. Let's just see if we get this right, Item B. Ooh. On takedown, reduce your non-ultimate cooldowns by 4 seconds. On takedown, reduce your non-ultimate cooldowns by 4 seconds. That is not a lot of information to go off of. It really could be 3, could be 1, could be 4, could be 2. I don't think it's 5 because it doesn't seem like a defensive ability. 4 seconds? That could be like, that's just a reset on a lot of the time on a lot of characters for most abilities. Damn. Interesting. Without knowing what kind of item it is, like that could be useful. It's on takedown, so you wouldn't really want it on a tank. Well, takedown counts assists, right? It's just I feel like there's another CDR item. Interesting. All right, C, damaging an enemy hero with an ability marks them for 3 seconds. Dealing damage to a marked hero with a separate ability activates dark matter. That, okay, well, that has to be 2, but it could be 3. So when I see this, I wish we could see the dark matter passive. It's got to be 2. I'm locking in 2. It's 2. So what I'm thinking is the Morgan from Smite. She has her ability. She has an ability where she shoots a line shot, and if it hits someone, it puts a mark on them. Then if you or someone else hits them with an ability, it pops it and does a fat chunk of damage. And I'm thinking that this is going to work the same way, though it does seem like you have to be the person who hits the second time. Very interesting item. I think that sounds neat. That could be really cool in like a flat pen item, maybe. If this is a flat pen item, the magical power flat pen that's got this, that'd be pretty cool. All right, D. Upon dealing or receiving damage, gain a stack of might. Okay, well this is 5. For 3 seconds. Upon reaching 5 stacks, empower your next oh, it's another spell slasher item, kind of. Empower your next basic attack to deal 3% max health, bonus magical damage. Increased by 2 times for heroes. Heal for 50% of the damage dealt by this effect. Huh. Oh, that is a very interesting HP item. I can so see this being really strong when it drops. I think D is just 5, isn't it? And then we get to E. Your basic attacks reduce enemy heroes' damage, dealt by 2% for 3 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. Melee basic attacks apply 2 stacks. Shit. Well, this item, okay, this could be a scary item too. None of these seem physical. This could be scary, because if this is like an HP item, physical power, like if this is a defensive item, if we're talking about like offlaners that have like decent auto attacks, like kind of like Greystone kind of can, but I'm thinking Grux. I mean, I know Chimera's not really an offlaner, but like you can kind of get away with it. Chimera, I mean, even in jungle, you could build something like this hypothetically. We'd have to see the stats on it. Seraph, that could be really scary. I mean, dare I say Rampage and be a little freaky with it. I would love to be able to see the stats. None of these honestly really look like an item that would do that. What is the most physical sounding item here? C. Though C to me isn't mad. C's gotta, yeah, C's 2. It's gotta be, okay. And B has to be 1. B has to be 1. This is... So we're down to A. None of these look like a spell slasher item. I'm gonna assume. I'm gonna go with this. This is my guess. I'm locking it in. I'm locking it in. This, I don't like the design of this item. All of these look rad. I love this. I love this item. We have some very interesting items. I think A will be an interesting case. I think B could be really scary. I think C is really going to come down to scaling. We've had items in Pred already that seem good, but their stats are just so bad it's not worth running. D is very, very interesting for we've dealt with tanks for so long, and their ability to output damage. This is just like, maybe we're still doing it. And then E, E is scary. Your basic attacks reduce enemy hero damage. You know, actually, I'm gonna switch it. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going with my gut. I'm going with the gut. That's what we're going with. Okay. I know that was a short video, but I want to get something out about there, get people talking about these items. So let me know what you think about these passives and what items you think these passives are tied to. But that's all for me. There should be 2 videos on screen now. Give those a watch. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Go to my Twitch. Give me a follow over there. And I'm out. Peace.